My name is Saidullah. I am a Rohingya refugee, and I am a student at New York University, and I am a human rights advocate. I was born in Myanmar, where my people, the Rohingya, were denied citizenship from the freedom of movement and from the access to higher education. The Rohingya are the most persecuted and the most oppressed in this world. The slow burning genocide against Rohingya people in Myanmar forced myself, my family, and more than 700,000 Rohingya to flee to Bangladesh during August 2017. Life in the refugee camp brought safety from the bullet, but it didn't bring an opportunity to rebuild our life. Students are not allowed to go to local school, local universities. There are almost no formal classroom in the refugee camp. Even internet connection and basic electricity are rare. Yet, it was in that time I understood how powerful education can be. For refugees, education is not only lessons or degrees. It is the means, it is the way to rebuild our dignity, to understand the reasons behind our sufferings, and to dream of a future where our lives are not defined by violence. I dreamed of that future, and I applied to more than 150 universities around the world. Most said no because of who am I, because of me being a refugee, because of me being a Rohingya. But I never stopped. It was one day I saw a post on Facebook about an online school called University of the People. At first, I thought it was a scam. I had no money to pay the application fees, but University of the People waived my application fees and provided me a full scholarship. I studied on my phone, usually climbed a hill to find access to internet, and sometimes struggling the electricity to charge my phone because there was no electricity in the camp. The credits I earned at University of the People later helped me to transfer to New York University, where I am now close to finish my undergraduate degree in social science. Making it as a history, as the first Rohingya refugee from the refugee camp to be studying here. So I'm very much grateful to all the people who have been helping me, including the US State Department and the government of Bangladesh and all other people who have been supporting me, including the NYU, for this milestone, for these achievements in my life. Education is actually something that we need to see as both basic human rights and shared international or global responsibility. Because once we do have access to education, then we can lead our own life. My story is not only about what is possible, it is also a proof that shows the true struggle, true barriers for millions of younger people still face today. There are many refugee camps that have no internet, that have no electricity. And without a connection, online learning, like myself from University of the People, and the AI tools cannot reach students. And there are many places where refugee students are not allowed to go to local school and local universities. AI tool is only a tool. Artificial intelligence is only a tool. If the government restrict, deny the right to education to the refugee student, even the best technological tool still fails. So we need to work on main three levels so that there is access to education for everyone. And the first level that I see is protections and policy. Governments and international organizations, international agencies must guarantee that the refugee student can study online or in person without fear or legal obstacle. The second level I see is support system. There must be more and more initiative to support refugee students. Otherwise, take me as an example. I came all the way from the refugee camp to the NYU, but I may have to stop my studies if there is no financial support or financial assistance for me. And the humanitarian assistance must also include internet, electricity, and safe learning space as essential need, not as extra requirement. And the third level I see is the partnership. And I do not see a best place than CGI for that. The partnership is all about the universities, the technology companies, and the community organizations should work together to provide accredited, low-cost, and multilingual programs that are available both online and offline. When these pieces come together, educations become like a tool of dignity and agency. It allows displaced people not only to live, not only to survive, but also to lead, to contribute to their community, and to rebuild the world and their community. I'm an example that even if there is a small door to education is open, a refugee student can go through it, no matter how high the barrier. So let us work together from today, from now, so that the generations of Rohingya students and all other children in crisis no longer have to climb to the mountain only to get access to a classroom. Thank you so much.